welcome back and thank you very much for joining me for my quick review of the LVOA-C Bad News. Now this gun can be obtained from the Tier 1 mode, which has been added when you reach Tier 5. The gun is, in my opinion, the best reward from the mode, as at Tier 1 you get a weapon skin. If that's your thing, then you've got to go, otherwise you're pretty much done in this mode once you've got this gun. Let's have a look at the gun and check out the attachments. So it has an EXPS and G33 optic, a laser sight, standard barrel, stock muzzle, M203 grenade launcher, 30 magazine, full or semi-auto trigger, and a stock buttstock. Now the gun looks pretty cool, but really when you're firing it, it doesn't really matter what it looks like. So let's see how it operates. So the recoil pattern is pretty manageable. It stays stable at the start, it rises up a little bit and stabilises again. Single fire, the recoil is minimal and again very easy to manage. It's got the M203 grenade launcher, which is always a handy tool to have at your disposal. You can equip and remove the suppressor, which makes this gun a lot more viable. Of course, the guns that they've put in previously, the custom ones, have had kind of set rolls. Finally, the scope can zoom between a 1x and 3x zoom. Personally, it's not a scope that I've had a lot of experience with, but it does the job nicely. So to get a gauge on how the gun felt, I turned off Tier 1 mode. This is so that I could see it on a balanced playing field, as I don't have the resources to upgrade it to level 30, as I'm working on my HTI and P416 Mega Tacker.
Wow.
However, I can safely say that when in the field, this gun doesn't let you down. It takes down heavy enemies with one body shot and decimates choppers and vehicles. This gun is extremely powerful. It's got a magazine of 30 on it and 200 in the reserve when you've just loaded up. So that's a lot of bodies you can drop before you've got to go back and reload again. However, you do need to grind all the way up to Tier 5, which of course some people are going to do naturally who are continuing to play the game, playing online with friends. But it is quite a long grind. However, it is a very powerful tool that I personally want in my arsenal. There's a huge difference between the LVOA-C division, which is obtained in the game if you own the division as well. The big difference is the damage and accuracy are vastly improved on this Bad News version. It's at the cost of range and handling, which is a lot better on the division one, but when enemies become one-shot targets like vehicles with a HDI, this game becomes a hell of a lot easier all of a sudden. So anyway, I hope that you've enjoyed this little preview and this guide on the LVOA-C Bad News, and if it's worth grinding for, really, you're the only person that can decide that. I'll be back on Wednesday with another season challenge guide. Until next time though, take care.